Hey everybody, this is Artemus with Golden Aesthetics. Thank you very much for subscribing to our channel and checking out our YouTube videos. Me and Pedro, I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope it's going to be your year. I hope you accomplish your goals and you stay healthy and fit. In this video, I want to talk about myself and my background, how I came into bodybuilding, how I started competing, what's Golden Aesthetics, what's all this whole thing about. 30 years old, I moved to the United States 9 years ago when I was 21. Didn't really know anybody here. I had $140 with me. It wasn't very easy. It was really hard work. I worked construction jobs. I was a busboy, cleaned toilets. I worked in warehouses. But somehow I got into college. I got a scholarship, I was a wrestling scholarship. So I got my 2 college degrees. My first in economics and my second was international business. I came into the sport when I was 6 years old. I want to thank my dad. He took me to his little dungeon gym in the basement in Russia with very old weights, and I could still remember the smell of the gym and the light, and I could hear those weights. This is where for the first time I saw the photos of Tom Platz, Franco Colombo, Lee Haney, Arnold, of course, and I was fascinated. I could remember myself as a kid looking at it, and I couldn't really comprehend it, but I was really fascinated with this, and I stayed loyal to the sport, and I stayed with bodybuilding pretty much all my life. I did have breaks. I couldn't afford gym membership for the time, or I partied for 3 years in a row, and I couldn't really get to do weights, but I was thinking about this. I never thought about competitions because I didn't think that I had the genetics for it. I always thought that it's only for gifted people, and didn't really have the faith in me. About a year and a half ago, I met a wonderful person in Chicago, Pedro Yanga. It's a prep coach in Chicago, who actually told me that I can compete and I have a potential in men's physique, and didn't know what a fuck men's physique was at the time, but it sounded interesting because it was going around bodybuilding. So I decided to compete, and he really put faith in me, and he really helped me a lot, and placed 4th. I was really mad, but I enjoyed the experience. For some reason I was thinking about Arnold when I was on stage. I turned pro 2 months later. I won Team Universe, and this is where I decided to actually devote my life to fitness, or just to make a career out of it. I felt like this is something I want to do, something that I enjoy doing. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what sponsors I had to hit up. But I always wanted to be in California. I decided that's going to be a great start for a fitness career. So I packed my trucks and I moved to California. Didn't really know anybody here, but when you follow your heart and you follow your passion, you need people that are willing to help you, people that share the same goal with you. So I met Rich Piana, I met Dennis Sergovsky, and those guys taught me about bodybuilding and about lifting more than just men's physique training, because it's really different. I prepped for about 8 months for New York Pro. I came completely different person. I gained about 25 pounds of muscle. I placed 14th, so I wasn't happy. But again, it was a great competition to participate. I prepped for Denver in High Mile Pro in June, I think in May. I placed 15th, and this is where I realized that I don't belong to that stage. This is not my type of competition, and I respect all the guys, but it wasn't the platform for me. I couldn't express myself through this platform. So I decided to go to WBFF, and I think I had 2 days for the prep. I placed 3rd on my first competition as a muscle model, and I think that competition has a lot more potential because it exposes your whole body with your legs, and also allows you to pose and squeeze your muscles and do some more of artistic poses. Placed 3rd, wasn't happy. I'm never happy when I don't win. So I prepped for 2 months for Vegas. It was a very big competition in World's Vegas. I placed 6th or 7th, I think, out of 30 guys. I wasn't happy, but this is where I truly realized that there is nothing out there that will allow me to express myself, because I am an athlete. I'm not a model. I'm about artistic bodybuilding. I'm about old school bodybuilding, and there is nothing in the United States that could fulfill that for me. So I was trying to get sponsored as any other athlete would, and I never had any response from anyone, and I was discouraged at the time, but I never stopped. And I think Because of that, Golden Aesthetics came to my mind. It's more than just a brand. It's more than just merchandise or training. This is a community. It's a community for people that think like me, people that share my passion for symmetry, proportions, functionality over massive size. As I said, I respect bodybuilding of today, and I admire those guys' hard work, and I celebrate their achievements. But I'm about completely different look, and if there is nothing out there that can satisfy myself and won't let me express myself, I'm just gonna create my own thing and give it to people that think the same way. So Golden Aesthetics is a community, and everybody that supports old school bodybuilding, I invite to join our community, and we can share our own experiences, and I will share with you how I train, how I eat, how I pose, what supplements I take, if I take any. And I want this to be helpful to younger generation, and I want these guys that just coming into the gym and start training to do this properly, because there is a lot of there's a lot of things up there that don't make sense, and they come up with all these new ways of training and new ways of eating, but the bodies don't look the same as they looked before. So we're actually doing something wrong, and I believe that old school ways of training and dieting are the best ones, because they were able to produce those kind of bodies. We also going to be doing a little another channel which is called Swole Patrol, and you are watching the video on it. It's a Golden Aesthetics blog, but the channel is going to be devoted to pranks, and we're going to be pranking on the streets. It's going to be lots of cool stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to show you guys how a fit, confident dude can pick up girls and mess around with people at the gym. So I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun for you to watch. I always wanted to do this, always wanted to be an actor, so here's my chance to do it, guys, for you and for myself, and share it with you. Thank you again for watching my videos. This is a little bit of my background and how I team competition. In my next Golden Aesthetics blog, I will talk about how to apply for sponsorships, how to look for sponsorships, how to go about competitions, should you be really expecting a lot from it or not, what federations are all about. So I will share with you what I know, and you can guys take it and apply it to your life and learn from my mistakes and learn from my failures and maybe victories, and get inspired, because you really have to believe in yourself. Don't think that, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't have my parents, I don't have genetics, or my waist is too big, or my shoulders too small. There is no such thing. You can change absolutely anything in your body. I guarantee you that. It just takes hard work, dedication, and you have to believe in yourself. This is number one. You really have to understand that you are capable of doing it. You have to convince yourself that you can do it, and I promise you, you will accomplish that. Just stay true to your decision. Thank you a lot for subscribing, checking out this video. I'm looking forward to connect with you soon. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.